Good morning. Welcome to Ikate's Crossing. I'm Paula, by the way, and I'm in New Zealand, so it's just 10:15 now. So before we start, let's just take a moment to sort of take a breath and really think about the questions that we're going to ask today within ourselves. What do we need to know? What's important to our journey? What am I hiding from? How can I improve my relationship with so-and-so? What do I need to know in regard to this situation? It's really important to me right now. Those sort of things are so important. So hi, welcome, morning, Kristen, Anna, how are you all? Let's just take a nice deep breath and we're just going to bring in the sense of sacredness to our journey. So let's just take a moment to breathe. In through our nose and out through our mouth. Take a nice deep breath. Feel all that healing energy coming towards you. Feeling the love and the light. Feel yourself being calm and relaxed. We're taking a nice deep breath in through our nose and out through our mouth as we prepare to get our questions answered. We're thinking about our question. We're thinking about what's important to us right now. What do we need to know in regards to? What is hidden from view in regards to? How can I improve my relationship with so-and-so? What do I need to know in regards to work, career? How can I move forward on this journey? How can I move forward on my path? What do I need to know in regards to? Is the best way to start your question. What do I need to know right now? What lies ahead for me? What's important for me in regards to tomorrow? What is of value to my journey, my path? What knowledge can I gain from tomorrow? Make sure you type your question in once. And we've got morning, Kristen, and Anna. So are we ready to begin with our thoughts? Okay, put the Palo Santo to one side as we think about our journey. I got this in yesterday, the new incense holder, goddess on it. I got a whole lot of new incense in yesterday as well, which I'm really excited to share. Okay, so you're thinking about your tarot question. Starts with how, what, and why. When you ask a yes and no question, this is what I will use. If you're asking a yes and no question, if you're asking something that begins with is or should or will, that's your yes and no questions. Okay, so let's begin with morning. Glasses on so I can read the cards, which is important. Okay, morning. A general for tomorrow. Okay, so what I'm going to use is the Moon and Stars Tarot. So I'm going to use Jane Wallace's decks. I love these. Now, anyone who's learning tarot, these are a really great starter kit. Anyone who's interested in learning tarot, hasn't used tarot before, these are quite good because they do have keywords on them. Now, they're not traditional Rider-Waite-Smith imagery, but the meanings behind the cards are, and they're a great way to sort of learn tarot if you're interested. So, anyway, general for tomorrow. Oh, card that pulled out is Nine of Swords. Now, Nine of Swords tells us that there could be some stress or some worry tomorrow, something that could cause you a little bit of stress, a little bit of worry. Okay, so that could be something that can be quite important for you. Oh, and yet we've got Ace of Wands, which tells us there's going to be a new understanding, a breakthrough, a new beginning to whatever is important to you in regards to tomorrow. So there might be something that could be a little bit upsetting, a little bit stressful, but it could be really important for you to be able to have that sense of a breakthrough, an understanding, a new beginning. So it's how you deal with it that's going to be very, very important here. So you're forewarned in a way, forearmed. So you're able to, okay, tomorrow something comes up. How am I going to choose to react? So take a breath. Take a moment to reflect on what you can do to have understanding in this situation that's going on for you. Okay, so tomorrow could be a little bit challenging. So take a breath. Don't let yourself get wound up. Don't let yourself, it's how you choose to react that's going to make a big, big difference in this situation tomorrow. Okay, with Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is very much about stress, worry, a bit of a nightmare. It could be something that could be a little bit challenging to the situation. But how you choose to react is going to give you a new understanding, a new beginning to the situation. Okay, so, whoops, let me do that. Let me just shuffle the cards. I haven't got to the next stage yet. Right, next we have Kristen. Hi, Cindy. Yes, you're on the list. Hi, Marijuana. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Put that to one side. Yes, you're all on the list. Make sure you put hi, Eagle. Make sure you type your question. Now, remember, if you ask a yes and no question, it will be angel answers. Make sure you read the description down below, description box. This is going to give you a little bit of information. Don't forget the links down below, or the pinned link, if you want more than just the 2 cards for your tarot reading. Okay, so I've got Kristen's asked a question. Now she's asked a yes and no. Right, so this is the angel answers to begin with. Is Robbie telling me the truth? His son, which could be important. True. Okay, so is Robbie telling me? Sorry, just got a bit of a... Let me just grab a little bit of water for my throat. Sorry, just a bit of a... Oh, I don't want to keep coughing. Grab my water bottle. Right? Woo, that's cold. Oh, that's better. Okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, is Robbie telling me the truth? Okay, so what I like to do is I shuffle the cards. Then I'm going to lay them out in front like this. Okay? Okay, I'm rubbing my hands together, closing my eyes. And when I feel a pull, I'm going to open. Right. Okay, there. Now it says that Robbie's not quite telling the complete truth, maybe leaving some stuff out. Now it's not saying that he's not. There is some truth to the situation, but there are some things that he might be leaving out. He might not be sharing with you. Okay. When I get a no, and I'm getting this feeling that the sense of that it's not a complete, even though it says no, that he's not telling the truth. I feel like there's more, like he's telling you some stuff, but not everything. There is some stuff that he's not telling you. Okay, there might be some stuff that he might not be wanting to share with you, scared about your reaction. So let's dive into it with the angel cards. Yeah, let's have a little look-see. I feel like there's more to it. So you might get a yes and no, but there might be more to the story, is that he's not telling you everything. So, oops, so let's have a look. What do we get here? Okay, there's some stuff going on beyond the surface. Okay, with the magician here, I get this stuff. There is some stuff that is below the surface. There is some deep stuff going on. There might be some stuff that he doesn't quite want to share with you about the situation, about what's going on. Now, it doesn't mean that he's not telling you some of the stuff that's going on, but he's not telling you everything. And that might be because he's not quite sure how to, scared to how you will react, worried about how you will react. Maybe he feels it might not be important to the situation. It might be irrelevant to the situation. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. Okay. So I think communication is the key here. I think communication, again, I think it's just about, hey, look, maybe there's some stuff going on that you don't want to share with me. Okay, I think you need to be very careful here in how you react. Okay, I think you need to be very careful in how you react. You've got to decide for yourself what you're going to do about it. There is some more stuff going on beyond the surface, okay, with the magician here. There is some stuff going on below the surface. Okay, so it's really important that you're very careful in how you react to be able to get the lines of communication open. We don't want to go too much into the blame game and all that. I just get the sense of there's more to the story, put it that way. Hi, Caitlin. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like there's more to the story. So there is this need to communicate. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, next was Anna. Then it was Cindy, Marijuana, Eagle, Lisa, Jessica, Ari, Kelsey, Content, and Caitlin. You're welcome. Okay, will you sell a lot of desserts? Again, you've got the yes and no. Will you sell a lot of dessert? Okay, again, shuffle. Lay them out. Remember, when you ask a yes and no question, you do get the angel answers. If you want a little bit more information, if you want a tarot reading, the best way is to go how, what, and why. How can I improve my journey? What do I need to know? Why do I react this way? What is hidden from me? How can I plan my journey today? What do I need to know in regards to my career? Those sort of questions. If you're asking a question that begins with will, should, is, you're going to get a yes and no answer. If you're looking for a yes and no answer, It's angel answers. Okay, will I sell a lot of desserts like I'm planning? Okay. Okay. Kind of interesting because all I got here was that there's something better waiting for you. So why is it you're wanting to sell a lot of desserts? Does it feels like there's a lot of work involved? Just feels like there's something better. I don't know what that is. So maybe you're going to sell something else. So let's do the crystal power. Oh, oceanic. No, not crystal power. Oceanic. That's what I picked up. Okay, so why are they telling me that there's something better? Yeah. There's a dessert and we get, okay. Okay, kind of interesting because we get 8 of Pentacles and 10 of Wands, which tells us there's going to be a lot of, it's a bit of a burden for you. Why they're saying is because it's a lot of hard work. For you to be selling a lot of desserts, it takes a lot. It's all about focus, determination. It's all about finishing the tasks that need to be done in preparation for selling the desserts. So it's telling me that maybe not quite, because it is a lot of work, and I think eventually you'll get a bit tired by it or a bit sort of overwhelmed. I think there's a sense of overwhelming with the 10 of wands going on here. It is a bit of a burden. It's a lot of work, hard work that you've got to push through to finish the tasks. And they're saying that there could be something better to make a lot of money, to be able to, yeah, if that's what you want to do. Okay, so it's telling me that it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of finishing tasks. So you've got to make sure you get everything done before you can plan to sell a lot of desserts, before you can actually sell a lot of desserts. It's not just planning, it's about all the action. It's about all the hard work. Okay, Anna, so it's all about that hard work. Can you complete the hard work? Can you finish the tasks that need to be done? That's the only way that you're going to be able to sell the desserts that you're planning on selling. But they're saying that there could be something better for you. There could be a better way to achieve the results that you want. Okay. Right, next on the list. It's just telling me there's a lot of hard work for you to be able to sell all the desserts that you actually want, that you're planning to do. So it depends on whether you do that all the work, whether you finish all the tasks. Yep, you're all right. The list is good. Thanks, Caitlin. Doesn't matter. I'll sort it out. Don't worry. I'll go through. Caitlin's done the list. It just means that everybody's on it, and I'll just go through the order. It's all right. I've got the list. I know exactly. So just done Anna, and I'm just doing Cindy. It's all right. I'll just go through it. Everybody will get a reading, even if it's not in the complete. As long as you've typed your question in, no worries. I'll go through the list. I'm going through it, so don't worry. Just putting in the, so all Caitlin is doing is just saying to you, you're on the list, okay? And I'll put it into order if there's any issue. But don't worry about it. She's just doing the list to say, yes, you're on it. May I know wise feelings for you? So don't panic. It's a bit hard when Caitlin comes in a little bit after and she's trying to do the list and she's doing the best she can. So awesome, awesome. Okay, so wise feelings for you. And this is kind of interesting because I'm getting the field tarot for this. You might just have to wait around for a little while or come back later and watch your reading if you have to go out or whatever. But all your readings will get done if you've typed your question in once. So may I know wise feelings for me? So what's going on? So what are wise feelings for Cindy? Whoa, that just jumped out. That was sort of a bit of a thing. What do we get? Okay, interesting. Because we get 2 of Cups. And the key word on here is union. So it tells us that there is definitely a connection of some sort. And Cups are all about feelings. Okay, and there's a balance of emotion. It's trying to balance out their emotions in regards to their feelings for you. So there's definitely some feelings, definitely feels like there's some sort of connection going on here. Whoa. Okay, and that flew out. Oh. Okay, the moon. The moon can be about a new cycle, a new possibility, illumination, a reflection, a sense of things moving. And so it's about, it can be a bit of a slow, you know, like the moon stages are quite slow. They're not a quick thing. So it's sort of telling me that I'm just getting a sense of slowness, a slow cycle. About there is definitely feels like there's a connection of some sort, and I just keep getting a very slow cycle going on. So just things are moving, so just let things move at a very slow pace, allowing things to be. It definitely feels like there is some connection. Why does feel like there's some connection, but it's going to be a very slow pace is what I'm getting here, a slow cycle. Things are going to move quite slowly in it. But I think there's also a sense of being afraid with the moon as well. I get the sense of being their own worst enemy sort of thing, and taking their time. Maybe they feel like they're at their own pace, working at their own pace in regard, or moving at their own pace in regard to their connection with you. So there's definitely some connection. There's definitely feels like there's some love. Cups can also be about love, emotional feelings. Definitely feels like there's something going on there, but it's going to be quite slow. Okay, Cindy, right. So this just tells us who's on the list, and then I'll just work through it as I go through the questions here. I've got Eagles next, right? Okay, hi, general for November. Okay, let's put this to thing. Okay. General for November. What are we doing here? Moon baby. Whoops. Right, Moon Baby's Tarot, which is a Weepaloi. It was an indie deck. Right, general for November. Let's have a look. What's going on for November? For oh, okay. We've got Eight of Cups. Now, Eight of Cups is when you walk away from something, maybe leaving behind something that's really important to you emotionally. And so you're walking away from it. Maybe it's not really the best for you. So it might be really important for you to walk away from it, even if you want it or desire it. Maybe it's not really the best for you. So it's sort of saying, hey, look, emotionally, it could be toxic and it could be time for you to walk away from it. But totally up to you, of course. But this just gives you a suggestion, an idea of maybe you're walking away from something. Maybe you're leaving behind something that was quite important to you. And maybe you're moving, or just that sense of walking away from something. And we've got the High Priestess here. Now, the High Priestess can be about trusting your intuition, maybe something's coming into fruition, a sense of secrets or hidden knowledge being revealed. Maybe you need to dig deep within your own hidden knowledge and talk about study, learning something on some level. And so the sense of walking away allows you to sort of trust your intuition, know that you're learning something in the process. Could be really important for you for November. It gives you quite a lot of stuff going on. So Eight of Cups and the High Priestess is something that you could reflect on, contemplate, think about the challenges that you could be facing. The mountains standing out here could be talking about your sense of challenges are still yet to come. Which is why you could be walking away from something and into something. It could be still quite challenging. So there's a lot of knowledge that's coming through here, which is really important to dive into. So maybe there's some knowledge or some wisdom that you could gather from somebody else as well. Can be something from a wise person. Maybe you need to get some information from someone that's going to allow you to assist in this journey of walking away from what was. Okay, so you might find yourself leaving something behind that was really important to you, but it's going to give you the knowledge or the wisdom, the learning that you need, the lesson that you need, or the sense of education that you need, which is super, super important to you. So there could be a lot going on for you in November, and it could be quite a bit of an impact on you in some way. So trusting your intuition is going to be really important, trying to find a sense of balance. And I get a sense that not everything is black and white in this situation. I do get a sense of it could be about walking the middle line in this situation as well. So take a nice deep breath and allow yourself to just reflect and contemplate on what you need to leave behind. It could be a sense of decluttering. It could be a sense of just leaving behind something that's toxic. Or maybe you're leaving behind something that could be really important to you. There's quite a lot going on in November for you. Okay, next on the list. Okay, so I've got Eagle. Next. After Eagle is Lisa and Jessica, and then Ari. Ari, you're after Lisa. Oh, wait a minute. After sorry. Didn't see sorry, Justice. Jessica, sorry, Jessica. What's wrong with me today? Get my glasses on and I might be able to read. So I've got Eagle, Lisa, Jessica, and Ari. Eagle, Lisa, Jessica, and Ari. Okay, got it. Got the list now. Sorry, trying to work out what's in the list. It takes a minute sometimes. I'll get it in the right order. Right, what have we got? What are Conrad's? It's a non-romantic, but it's work-related. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So at work, what are Conrad's thoughts about you? At work, at work, at work, at work. Let's do Taco de Marseille. Ooh, I've just got my make sure I got all the cards out of the box. My antique version from 1760. And then my antique. Anyway, let's do this. What are Conrad's thoughts about you? Now, this is work related. Okay, work related. What does Eagle need to know about Conrad's thoughts about them in regards to work? In regards to working. Okay. Now, don't forget, guys, if you want more than just the 2 cards that I'm doing in the tarot reading, if you want a tarot and oracle, you want something a little bit more in-depth, don't forget to use the pinned link or the links down below, and it is going to give you, now, if you want to expand your reading, you want a second question or anything like that, don't forget you can skip the queue. It doesn't mean that everyone's not going to get their free reading, but it just means that I'm doing the donations first. Okay, or V.I.P status first. So Conrad's current thoughts about you, and it's in regards to work related. Okay, we get temperance. Temperance can be about feelings, about a sense of moderation. So it feels like there is that sense of moderation, that sense of, I get that sense, there is some feelings, but I don't get, of course, it's not I don't get it's romantic feelings. I get that sense of calmness, serenity. So they think of you as someone who's calm and serene, a sense of someone who does not react in excessive ways. They see the changes, the transformations that you've made at work as well. They see that I just see that they see you as someone who's calm, someone who is serene, who's able to work in moderation, but they also see the transformation and the changes you've made in regards to work, in regards to working. Okay, they can see the changes and transformation that you've been going through. That's what this card here is all about. Changes, transformations, metamorphosis, the transition, that sense of they can see the changes and things that are going on within you in regards to working, and that reaction is that sense of moderation is that you're not excessive, you're calm, you're relaxed. That's what temperance is all about. Staying calm, staying relaxed, staying that sense of serenity at all times. So they see a calmness about you, a sense of I just see the sense of being calm, being relaxed, being chilled out, with a lot of transformation and changes going on in your life. Okay, so yeah, definitely see you as someone being very calm, very relaxed, very chilled, and allowing that sense of changes and transformations going on in your life. Okay, next on the list. Okay, I'm just trying to work through this. I'm just trying to work in order, and hopefully I don't miss anyone or anything like that, but it can be a little tricky. Right. Hi, will I get career news next week? So you've asked a yes and no question again. So we use the angel answers. So will you get career news next week? Okay, will you get career news next week? You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. Will you get career news next week? Let's have a look. Shuffle. Bang. Oh, this one stood out straight away. What's this one? I get choose a new direction, but I think it's a direction in regards to your career. I think you need to decide in which direction you actually want to go into. Could be feeling like there's something new on the horizon for you, but it's sort of telling me that there's a new direction in regards to. Oh, am I getting elemental power? And it's telling me that there's a new direction in regards to your career. So it might not be the news that you want. Okay, can you tell us a little bit more information about this career for Lisa? Why do you need to choose a new direction? And this card flipped out. This is the 7 of Cups. Okay, 7 of Water. Okay, 7 of Cups, if you like, is all about that sense of just because something seems shiny, feels like you need to do a little bit more research. You need to dive a little bit deeper into this cup. Okay, that's what it's saying. This career that you're looking at, you might need to dive a little bit deeper into it. Find out a little bit more information about the company, the ethics of the company, the policies of the company, the levels of the company. You know, what does the company strive for? What's important about this company? You might need to have a look at other options, other viewpoints in regards to career. So there might be, it's sort of asking to get a little bit more information before you dive into the situation that's going on. I think that's why they're saying choose a new direction. I think you need to be very careful. You need to be very aware of the policies or what the company maybe in regards to the career. So that's kind of important there. So I am getting that sense of having to look at the direction you're wanting to go in regards to your career. There might be some information that you're missing in this situation. Okay, so they're saying, you know, do some more research. Okay, next on the agenda. Oh, sorry, next on the list, should I say, not the agenda. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what the agenda has got to do with it. Next on the list. Right, okay. Got Jessica, and then I've got Ari. I want to know if your ex wants to reconcile with you. Okay, I'm going to do Tarot of Heroes here. Oh, magnets. Okay. So you're asking about your reconciliation. So we did the yes and no. We didn't ask about that. Let's do. I need to get this first. Does your ex want to reconcile with you? And then I've got Ari's new question down here. Okay. Does your ex want to reconcile with you? Let's have a look. Does your ex want to reconcile? Your ex. Doesn't feel like there's a reconciliation going on here. Okay, it's not about reconciliation. Whoa, okay. This card here stood out. What was this about? Okay, kind of interesting, because it's not about a reconciliation as such, but it definitely feels like they want to create something for the moment. Three of Empress. We get the Empress here. Okay, okay, with the Empress is all about creating abundance, prosperity. And so I get the sense of wanting to create a sense of abundance in their life. Not necessarily a reconciliation as you would think about it in a romantic sense, but definitely feels like they see you as someone who is a little generous with your time. I'm just getting the sense of a warning here, because I just don't feel like it's a reconciliation, but it could be a bit of a wanting to create something new. I get the sense of wanting to have the sense of, like, just see you as someone as being someone who gives a lot. Be careful. Boundaries are going to be really important here. I just get the sense of you give a lot. You give a lot of yourself away. So just be very, very careful here. Okay. I don't feel like it's a reconciliation, but it could be a sense of wanting more in the moment, not necessarily wanting a reconciliation. So just be wary. Just be careful. Just be wary of how much you give yourself away in the situation. Okay, just be very, very wary. Okay, I don't feel like it's a reconciliation completely the way that you're expecting, but just be careful. Just be wary. Okay, so let me just read this. Okay, you changed your question, Ari. Okay, why do you find things that don't want to want to can't get? It's harder for me to find a correct men that want to commit a relationship. Okay, interesting question. Very cool. Right. Okay, so why is it so easy for me? Why is it so easy for me to find men that don't want a relationship? Interesting. So what's going on here? So let's dive into this. Sorry, just want to let's do. Oh, I'm going to go primordial tarot. I feel like we go quite raw with this. Feeling very. Yep. I think it's a virtually an instant. I think it's an instant attraction. So why is it so easy for Ari to find and attract men that don't want a relationship? Okay, why is it so easy for Ari to find and attract men that don't want a relationship? Okay, let's have a look. Let's do that first bit. Okay. We'll just want it's harder for me. So why is it hard to attract a man that wants a committed relationship? So what have we got? First bit. 13 of blood. Okay, so mother. I think men in general I just get the sense of you speaking your truth. It's kind of interesting because 13 of blades or blood in this. I get a sense of just speaking your truth. That sense of nurturing the ideas and the beliefs that you have. Just get that. And that can be quite hard. And then we've got Ace of Jewels or One of Jewels. And you get that sense of new beginnings, potential, knowing your potential. So I think it's about learning. I get that sense of learning to speak your truth and learning to yeah, it's a little bit different here because it's Mother of Swords. Okay, so it's Mother of Blood. Actually, it's Mother of Blood. So it's a little different in this suit. Yeah, these are a little different in this set. It's not like a normal tarot deck. Okay, so you get that sense of, so why is it easy for you to attract men? I think it's about your ideals. In a way, I think it's your truth. I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on here. Still get that sense of healing, but it's kind of interesting because this is all about speaking your truth, about nurturing your ideas, being sharp-tongued, but not in a mean way, in a necessary way. That's right. No, not blades, blood. So I feel like there's a lot going on here. I'm just feeling like there's just so much. I just want to have a little bit of a skizzy here because I feel like there's more to the story and I'm just not quite. Here we go. Woman of blood, Mother of blood. Yeah, I just get that struggles. Okay, so it feels like there is a sense of just a reminder not to act swiftly, to act. I do feel like something's coming for you. And so we get that sense of not acting swiftly, that sense of allowing yourself. So I think that's why you attract men that don't want a relationship, is because of your ideals. I think it's just about coming. It feels like the universe is because you're focused. I think you're focused in a way of what you not want. Kind of interesting. I just keep getting the sense of your truth, your idea, your ideals. And so it feels like the universe is, it's not hearing you because they feel like you're hearing about what you don't want, so they keep bringing it to you. It's kind of weird. Oh, all I'm getting is a sense of what you don't want. Yeah, maybe your ideals. It's just talking about knowing your potential. It's kind of interesting here that just the cards that have come out. Yeah, it's saying what you express, what you want, your ideals. So I don't know, maybe it seems that maybe it's about patience. When I look at these two cards together, the sense of knowing what you do want, but I'm getting a sense of patience. It's coming. He's coming. Your idea. Keep focusing on what you do want. I just get a sense of patience, 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 patience. Okay, Ari, I'm just going to throw in one more. Okay, can you tell me a little bit more information about what Ari needs to know? Oh, wow, that just flew out. Let me just do a bit of a dive here. It's kind of interesting because you get that sense of woman or mother of nature, that sense of nurturing your energy. I just felt there had to be another one here. So it's definitely about a lot of healing going on. There's a lot of healing. A lot of healing still going on in your process. I think that's why you seem to be attracting these men. I think you attract men easily because in that way that you don't want a relationship is because of your ideas, your ability to speak your truth, that sense of energy, that vibration. I think people like what they see in regards to your ideas, your nurturing. And I think that's your ability to speak your truth. And I think people find that attractive. Even if you don't find them attractive, they find that attractive about you. Okay, so you're able to express what you do want. And I think people find that attractive. Okay, and so it's about knowing your potential, nurturing your energy. I'm getting a lot about nurturing your energy is kind of really important. I do feel like there's still a lot of healing going on, but I do find, I mean, you cannot control what other people find attractive about you. That's the thing. And I think it's about because of you expressing who you are, you're able to speak your truth. People find that attractive. And I think a lot of people come in and it's the energy that they're attracted to. It's your potential. They can see your potential. So even if they don't want a relationship, and they just want to hook up, it's because of your ability just to express yourself or to speak your truth. You have that energy about you. They know your potential. But I do feel like with healing, and things, there is that energy of nurturing that your passions and desires to attract that committed relationship. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Things don't always happen quickly. But I think it's because you express yourself and people know and they can see your potential. That's why they find you attractive. Oops, 1 minute, guys. Just got a phone call. Oops. I don't know what happened to my phone. Oh, that was kind of weird. I think my phone fell down. Oh. Yep. Oh, my brother. Oh, it was my brother. I'll have to ring him after. God. A tiny space. Oh, anyway, Ari, I hope that helps. I think a lot of it is about your idea, your ideals, your truth. And there's people who find that attractive. And unfortunately, you cannot control what other people think or feel. Right. Sorry, guys. My brother just rang me and messaged. So I'll have to talk to him afterwards. Right, Ari. So, oh, by the way, Caitlin, the list is closed. So everybody who's on the list gets their reading. So no more free readings after the people, whoever was last. Right, so I've done Ari, Kelsey. So yeah, whoever's on the last list, whoever's just come in, the last person is free list. Woo! Sorry, just knocked everything. It was really clever. Let me just move my table. It was really... That's better. Right. Give me a second. Have a breath. Okay, yes and no question. We have angel answers. Don't forget, guys, it's two. If it's a yes and no question, it's angel answers. If it's a question that starts with how, what, and why, and you want a little bit more information, you want the 2 tarot cards. Other than that, if you want a reading, you can still donate. If you want to skip the queue, but I'm just wrapping up everybody who was who's come in. Whoever's come in, yeah. So let me just go. What I'm going to put is ending soon. That's just to say that I'm just wrapping up everybody who's on the list. Okay. So will you secure a full-time role in sales? Okay. Let me just grab an incense. And I know it's evening for you in the Northern Hemisphere. It's lunchtime for me, or 11:15 actually. But I'm going to do a full moon magic incense. I know it's not night time, but for me, but it is for you. So I can redo the incense. My new incense holder, my goddess. Right, let's have a look. Will you secure a full-time role in sales when you graduate? Will you secure? Okay. Okay, I think it says to me that there's something better, but I think there's more to the story. So let's do Tarot of Cleopatra. Okay, so it tells me that there's something better for you in regards to your when you graduate. So let's do Tarot of Cleopatra and have a look and see. Can you tell us a little bit more about this? When? Whoa. Okay. Fell out. Okay. Got 4 of Chalices. 4 of Chalices tell me that when you go into, if you do sales, that it's you might be dissatisfied or bored with your decision. that you're going to be offered something else. It does feel like there's something else going to be offered to you. So don't get too focused on the sales when you graduate. I feel like there's something better for you. That it does feel like you're going to get bored or dissatisfied. You've got 4 of chalices here. It's about being boredom, dissatisfied with life. And it does feel like something else is going to be offered to you. That's something more in regards to your emotion, something that you're going to really enjoy. So let's be open to receiving a career when you graduate in something that's going to make your heart sing. I don't know why I said that. I just got something that's going to make your heart sing. Okay, it's going to radiate love from within you. You're going to love it. So just be open to receive. Be open to receive. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Now, when I get the 4 of Cups here, I am actually seeing the Rider-Waite-Smith type of imagery. So I sort of feel like I need to sort of show you what I mean. So, here we are. Yeah, it could be something better. It could be something, it could be, but it might not be the job that you're expecting. It could be a stepping stone. Let me just show, I just want to show you the 4 of Cups in this case. Where are you hiding? 4 of Cups. I feel like I need to sort of show you what I'm talking about here. Oh, here we go. Here's the 4 of Cups. See how something's being offered? Be careful you're not missing that opportunity. You're so busy focused on here, on these cups here. You might miss the opportunity if you're not aware of something else. So just keep your eyes open for other possibilities. Look around, be aware of other opportunities that could be coming your way. Yep, that's the deck you gave me, Caitlin. Yep, I love it. I don't know why, but I do like it. So, yeah, it definitely tells me to just be careful, be aware of that there could be a better offer to you than what you're expecting. Okay, just keep your eyes open and ears. Right, put that away. Next on the list. Right. Okay, so that was Kelsey, and I've done Ari. Content is next. I am going through the list, guys, so just be a little bit patient. I just need to, just 1 second, I just got to, okay. Just need to this is kind of important. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Just need to reply to him. So that's my brother. Kind of important. Right. Let's have a look here. next on the list. Career reading. Okay, so what's going on with your career? Sorry. Stu, I'm just doing a live on YouTube. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Right. Career reading for the next 24 hours. Okay, what's going on with your career? Let's do. Actually, I feel like doing this. We're going to do Tasty Tarot. That's the waterfall. Right, Tasty Tarot by Tarot Oracle. Your career reading for the next 24 hours. What flew out? 5 of Cups. Okay, 5 of Cups reminds us to be aware of what we're looking at. What are we focusing on in our career? There's some spilt milk. So something could happen, a disappointment, something that maybe doesn't quite go according to plan in regards to your career. Whoa. And then we get Knight of Pentacles. So it's telling us to take our time, to move forward in our journey slowly, one step at a time. Okay, things might not go according to plan, is what I get here in regards to your career over the next 24 hours. Things might not go quite according to plan, but take your time, take your breath, and be able to move through the process is going to be really, really important. Be aware of what you're focusing on in regards to your career, spilt milk or the cups that are standing up. I think it's kind of really important. I just get that sense of things might not be going quite according to plans, but if you take one step at a time, you'll get to where you need to be in regards to your career. So, yeah, basically what I get here is just that things might not go quite according to plan, but if you put one step in front of the other, you'll get to where you need to be. It's about focusing on the things that you can change instead of the things that you cannot. Okay, so next on the list. I'm sorry if anyone's come in. I'm going to have to just wrap up the readings that I'm doing now, unless there's any donations and that popping in. But I'm trying to get all these free readings done. So where am I at? Okay. So find this list. Where am I? Okay. So hopefully that helps. Anita, you're next. I'm just trying to move through the list and it's just taking a little bit of time. Yeah, I can only do so many. I've been on for over an hour, so now it's just about wrapping up. Oh, sorry, you are too. Sorry, Caitlin. I just jumped straight past. I wasn't thinking. I just sort of, yeah. Okay, so what's your question? And then I'll go back. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my head straight. Right, Sunday marks the 2nd anniversary of Mum's death. To share grand. Oh, okay. Let's do. Getting a fourth reading. Right, Sunday marks the second. Does do you have any messages for Caitlin in regards to selling the house? Any messages for you? Well, right, Caitlin. Oh, let's have a look. Cards that flew out. Yes, shift. Feels like it's a new cycle for you. It's a new beginning. Kind of interesting because we get the priestess here, which is all about that sense of trusting your intuition. It was something that you needed to do to gain the knowledge, to move into a new cycle. Again, I get that cycle with the moon card here. Definitely a huge, it's kind of interesting because it was definitely a big impact on you. And it's about using your, looking beyond the illusion, looking beyond the surface. And yes, you did the right thing. And so, yes, it's a new cycle for you. It's a new beginning. It definitely feels like it's something that you needed to do. It was something that you needed. You trusted your intuition. Trust your intuition in the situation here. It's really allowed you to move into a new cycle, a new possibility. It's given you time to reflect on what's important and allowing you to look beyond the illusion, but use your skills and abilities to be able to move forward here. And Queen of Discs. It allowed you to nurture your well-being, your health. Okay, your wealth and abundance allowed you to nurture that. It's allowing you to be kind to yourself, be a little bit more organized and sorted. So yes, you did the right thing selling the house and moving to where you are. You're really on the right cycle. Tells me you're in the right place for the right time. So yes, you're doing the right stuff. You're doing the right thing. Okay, you are on that cycle. You're on that possibility of a new beginning, new possibilities, to be able to move forward on your journey, to look beyond the illusion of what was. It allowed you to nurture your own well-being, nurturing your own wealth in many ways. So yes, you're on the right path. You're on the right direction. You're moving in the right direction. You're doing all the right stuff, which is super important here. So it's about an acceptance of you moving on here, moving forward. Okay, so be kind, be generous to yourself. You're doing all the right stuff. You're on the right path. Okay, last few. I'm looking at this one here. What have I got? Sorry, then it was, so who was I back to? Did I just jump? Anita, right. What is coming towards you, Anita? Right, Anita. Roberto. Oh, okay. So I'll do that for the moment. Okay, cool. Anita, Roberto, and Ria. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Caitlin. Muchly appreciated. Right. Okay, what's coming towards you? And I'm going to use the Art Deco, Art Nouveau, sorry. Art Nouveau Tarot. Right, so what is coming towards Anita? What's important for Anita in what lies ahead for Anita, what's coming. Whoa! Talk about cards flying. Okay, so what did I get? Okay, Anita, you've got 8 of Cups or 8 of Chalices, and this is talking about what do you need to leave behind? That's your main question. What are you leaving behind? Maybe you're moving. Maybe there's a sense of changing. You're changing something happening in your life. You're moving into something that's new, unknown, emotionally. So it definitely feels like there's some sort of movement going on here. Now, you might be dealing with some heartbreak. We've got 3 of Swords here. So 3 of Swords is definitely about heartbreak and sorrow, maybe some mental challenges, some trials or tribulations, sort of energy, stuff that's going on mentally for you that's challenging. So moving away from something is going to be really important. Now, it's kind of interesting because I got Knave of Pentacles, which tells me there's a lot to learn and discover. So there's a lot to learn and discover for you. So it does feel like there's some movement going on. So there's some movement happening for you. So that's what seems to be coming towards you. I do feel like there's a shift or there's some movement happening, some leaving behind. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean physical movement. It doesn't mean you're physically moving as such. You may be mentally moving from some changes and things that are happening in your life that is causing you some sorrow or some challenges. But there's a lot for you to learn and discover. It's a lot for you to, just get a lot to learn and discover for you. Okay. So that's kind of really important here. Okay, so I'm finishing up with the last with Roberto and Rhea. They're the last 2, and then that's it. Yeah, I've been on for an hour and 20, and that's enough for me. It's getting too hot in here. I need to go spend some time outside. That's all right. No worries. Rhea is the last one. Cool. Right, so this is the last one here. Then we're getting the last 2. We've got this and Rhea, and then that's it for me, guys. I'm sorry if you guys want any readings from me. Look, you can. Look, I'm going to finish up, but if you want to pre-book a tarot reading with me, use the pinned link or the links down below. Go to the donate. You can donate, and I can do a video for you later when it cools down a little bit, when it's not so hot. Because we're moving into summer here, by the way, here in New Zealand. So I won't be doing many lives at this time. My lives are going to be much later in the evening. It's now lunchtime for me, 11:30 after 11:30. Take care, Caitlin. Thanks for your moderation. Thanks for moderating. Really, really important. Oh, Roberto, that was your thing. General. Sorry. Right. No. Right. Roberto for general. Don't forget, guys, you can always pre-book your live, pre-book with a donation. If you want to get priority with your readings, just by using the pinned link or the links down below, you can pre-book your live, and I can just do a video, or I can do a video for you with your question if you message me. So there's lots of ways. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Too late to get it. I pulled out the Japanese. Right, a general for Roberto. Let's have a look. Whoa. card blue, so I just need to grab it. Right. Sometimes when cards jump out, they're not necessarily included in the reading. It was just to separate the other card that I needed. So what do we get? What do you need to know? Okay, interesting, because we get Knight of Swords with Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Swords tells us to slow down, to strategize, to make a plan, to not rush into things. Sometimes we find ourselves running around like a headless chook. It's sort of saying, hey, wait a minute. Are you feeling like you're running around, you're trying to do a lot of things at once, or you're trying to rush, or you're rushing into things without any thought or idea? Time to sort of slow down a minute, take a breath, and allow ourselves to just be a little bit, I want to say, generous to yourself, which is kind of interesting here. I don't normally get that with the Queen of Pentacles, but I get that sense of just being generous to yourself. I think you need to be a little bit kind to yourself, be a little bit generous, allow yourself to nurture your sense of well-being. Okay, I get a sense of rushing around, doing a lot. I feel like you're being pulled in many, many different directions. And I don't know why I get that with the Knight of Swords, but I just got that sense of like you're rushing from here to there and trying to do a lot of stuff at once. It's time to sort of take a breath, take a moment and be really kind and gentle with yourself. Be a little bit organized. I want to say do a to-do list. Do one step at a time, with to-do list, and to be able to nurture your being. Oh, you're a Taurus. Okay, so you do need to sort of take care of yourself. Try to sort of plan a little bit. Take a time to a to-do list is going to be really, really important for you. Do one step at a time to be able to nurture your sense of well-being, your finances, all that sort of stuff comes into it. It's kind of really important here to just not try and do too much at once. To sort of just take your time, plan, strategize, to-do list, allow yourself to, just to take care of yourself. I think it's just a reminder. Sometimes we can get caught up in day-to-day stuff, and this is just a little reminder to just maybe just take a breath for a second, a to-do list, just slow down a little bit before rushing into anything else. So it's just could be a little bit of a reminder that maybe just at the moment, just to take a little bit of a breath. So last reading here. Maria. Okay, it's an on-off situation, and you want to sort of know what oh, okay, Rider-Waite, Waite, Smith-Waite, right. Whoa, what dived in there? Okay, some closure is going to be really important here. I think it's about finishing a task. I think closure is going to be really important. Stop this on and off situation. I think closure is sort of needed. I think you need to sort of focus on what's important to complete the on-off situation, to stop the off and on situation. I think there's a lot of things to think about, reflect on. Well, and we get strength to tame that wild side. I think there's a lot of taking a lot of inner courage to reflect, to contemplate on how you can finish this task, to be able to stop this on and off situation. not really saying what his next action would be. I just get, if you're looking at his next action, it's about finishing the task, having closure. To complete the task, to have closure, to have the courage, to have the strength, the endurance, the stamina, to finish whatever needs to be finished. I think there's a sense of, I think his next action towards you is about having the courage to have closure in the situation, to stop this on and off situation, to actually make, to complete things in some way. I get that sense of completing a task, completing something. Something needs to be completed, and it's going to take a lot of strength, a lot of courage from Aaron. Okay, so Aaron, it's going to take a lot of courage, a lot of strength, a lot of to have a sense of closure, to finish up, to have a sense of finishing things. I think in ending things, a sense of completeness. So I think he's trying to find his strength, his courage to complete something with you. Have that completion. So his next action may be to finish something, to complete to finish something is what I'm getting here, to end something, to complete it. And it's taking a lot of strength, a lot of courage to achieve that. So yeah, I do feel like there's a sense of completing something, ending something, bringing something to fruition that's ending. So yeah, that's it from me. Whew. Okay. So guys, that's it from me. It's ending. So if you want to book or donate, check out my Ko-Fi. A private reading or a healing session, you can book as well if you want a private reading or healing. But if you want to donate, you can donate, and I can do a video for you at any time. And also there are memberships as well, from as little as a month to get exclusive content, previews, get you can get a free 3-card reading, or you can get a free private reading each month as well for $3 a month. So don't forget to contact. So that's it from me. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for supporting the channel. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to like.